Well, hey guys, welcome back. Chuck, House of Mopar. Fall cleaning around the house. It's a little silly to say, but around my crap hole garage. The cars are kind of put away for the winter. It's what, beginning of November. They're full of stable. This is full of gas. I don't know if I filled that one. I don't know how full it is, but it's got stable. They've both been run. Picking crap up. Shop truck crap, stuff that's got to go about into my attic. Yeah, this thing's already broken. I should just toss it anyway. So that's that. What am I doing? Look away, look away. I am getting ready to do metal work. I have a project coming up in the spring, big one. I wanted a new vise, or a vise, okay, a bigger vise that I can hammer on. Right, and I found this behemoth, $100. I paid $1 a pound. Right, this thing's 100 pounds. So I thought it's blue. So I thought, well, somebody along the line painted it up, but there's no markings on it. You know, like Welton or somebody. So it's Chinese, and that's fine because I wire wheeled it, and there's just Bondo everywhere because their castings suck so bad that they just Bondo stuff up. But you know what? This is a big bastage, and it's going to be more than I'll ever need, all greased up. This here, I watch a guy on YouTube called Fitzy's Fabrications. He's up in Nova Scotia, and he knows sheet metal. He uses an I-beam often to hammer stuff together and, to bend flanges and whatnot. I got a 3-foot metal brake in my attic here, but anyway, also I can't beat the price on these. I had to drive an hour. It's free. Yeah, they've been abused. These are hammer and dolly, right? I don't have any of this crap. I don't even know really how to use it other than watching guys on YouTube. And then these were abused. This one, yeah, look at that. I won't be able to use that unless I get her cleaned up, which I'll get her cleaned up. That's another old vise. That really is old. It's for my friend. Anyway, all right, so I bought a welder. I looked around and I ended up with the Lincoln 140 110 volt. All right, I was going to get a Harbor Freight. My buddy John's got one and he's happy with it. But the Harbor Freight 200 MIG 200 MIG TIG and stick, it's got LCD on their screens, and they kind of worried me. I got close to $1,000 shipped in this thing, but it's got infinite controls for heat and wire speed. And I'll be honest, I didn't know it was a multi-welder where you could do stick and TIG, which is kind of a bonus. So let me get this out and make sure it's not beat up, or everything's there. Okay, here she is. Packaged nicely, you would hope. Comes with the gauges. This knob was in here. Comes with a 25 thousandths MIG wire and a 35 flux core wire. The ground goes back in there. Of course, stick. Guys, I don't know what all's here. This is my MIG stuff, or my TIG stuff. I mean MIG, yeah. Wand, they call it a wand. No idea what that is. Yeah, I'm a duffer, guys. Well, yeah, so I'm going to be learning how to do this. This is just the beginning of this whole thing because I'm a ways away from being ready to weld. And so anyway, yeah, here's the infinite controls. One of the lesser expensive versions there was 4 controls for temp, or voltage. Is this volts? I don't know. It's wire speed and volts. Okay. Anyway, and these things always come with a nice little start here. So primarily I'm going to be doing 18 gauge, so it'll give me a way to start. Of course, I am going to be practicing. I have a neighbor who works at one of these places where they rebuild diesel locomotives for the railroad, and he can get me scraps. I'm going to need to get some 18 gauge. And this is my little welding setup I got down here. Slides into here. He actually got me this piece of steel. What is it, 3/8 I suppose. And this is my Harbor Freight. I call it my Harbor Freight spatter gun. This is a helmet which I'm sure I'll need to, I don't know, get a better one. It's dark. It seems dark to me. And the spatter gauge, spatter gun, it doesn't suck completely. You got a high, low, and wire speed. Christmas present years ago, I think it cost, it was under 100. You know, I've had it a few years. So yeah, that's what I got for now. I'm going to be a sheet metal guy. I'm going to set everything up over there. Picking crap up, like I said, that's been sitting there for months. And yeah, do the deal. So anyway, that's all I got for right at the moment till I'm ready to get a tank. Sounds like I'm getting an 80 cubic foot tank. Stands about 3 foot tall. Hopefully I'll find a way to fit it in there. And you know, these guys are real helpful. I just said, look, I'm a novice at this, and they said, oh yeah, get a 80 cubic foot, set it at 20 cubic feet on the gauge, and you can hold the gun for 4 hours. And hell, that's what I need. I guess 75-25 argon CO2 is a thing to do. It's less expensive. Yeah, so anyway, all right guys, that's all I got for right now. Until the next little clip here. Okay, I had to play with it. Flux core. I don't have any gas. It's a bead. Ain't pretty. Ain't ugly. It ain't ugly. I mean, yeah. All this spatter, I'm sure, is from the fact that I don't have gas. Yeah, blasting right through this metal. So I turned it down, and here's one here. Turn down the voltage. Is it focusing? This metal's dirty. Should be clean. I'm going to clean that and see what happens. I need to get some gloves that don't have holes. That'll be next. That's ugly, but you know what? It'd dress. You know what? I managed. I filled in the holes. I blasted through too. There's one there. I'll tell you guys. Looks like shit. So far so good, I guess. My welding helmet actually works okay. It's dark. I need to look into that, see what I got to do. So anyway, yeah, now I got to get a gas bottle and go from there.
Several days later.
I'm back. So what you say? Yeah, it's been 2 weeks at least. I don't know. So anyway, hey guys, yeah, bought a bottle. It's an 80 CFM cubic foot, 80 cubic foot bottle. It's actually taller than I expected. I was thinking one of these guys. So yeah. So this is my little welding table. Homemade. My neighbor got me a big chunk of steel. The Harbor Freight spatter gun's under there. So I'm just gonna play for a minute here and probably tuck this thing back in. The bottle's gonna have to get mounted somewhere. I don't know what I'm gonna do. There's two things I can do. Well, I don't want the thing rolling around even when I'm working. Now it's okay. Here's where it goes. All right, so clearly the bottle won't fit back under there. But I gotta keep that bottle chained up. Even if I'm working, I can't be having the damn thing falling over, knocking that top off and becoming a rocket. So anyway, what I've done, I went ahead and cut this little piece here I did the other day in half. we're gonna see how she welds up with some gas. It's windy. I'll have to pull in. Oh, yeah, and it's dangerous out here. Hickory trees dropping these green balls. Probably hear them in the video. That thing I got to get rid of from my woodworking days. Here we go. Certainly not something you want to run all the time. Say the first project you should make when you get a welder is a welding cart. Yeah, I should. Maybe that'll be next. It won't work in there. I'm not going to try that. I mean, you'd be welding on top and you got all of this getting sparked up. So anyway, I split this in half again. I'm going to attempt to see how gas does. I got a pretty good gap here, not so much here, and we're going to dress it up. I like flap wheels. These are all shot. I didn't know I had so many shot flap wheels. So all I'm going to use today is start off with a grinder with these stones, and then yeah, go from there. So we'll see. Here we go. All right, so what we got here is some mighty fine booger welding. I'm getting a bit of popping. Early stuff over here. Yeah, she certainly. Hey, it looks better back there, doesn't it, than before? Yeah, this is the flux core. Let me grind that off. See what we get. Ideally, when we're done, she's gonna look just flat. Flat, okay. All right, you see what I got there? Let's get her out here. My grinding equipment could be better. There's a few pinholes in there. You guys even see that? I don't even know what focus is. Up 18 gauge is probably down to about 22 now. We're on there. Hell, guys, I guess you get a lot of penetration back there. Did I? Not really. It's live and learn. All right. What I'll do is I'll get my neighbor, who is a welder over here. He'll say, "Oh, that's not crackling well enough." Part of my deal is, for cleanup, you know, this stuff, there's better things out there. I'm watching the tube, figuring all that out. So anyway, yeah, that's just my little short thing on this new welder I bought. Yeah, we'll see. Pressing forward. Anyway, all right, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.